Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the promiscuity. Let me check that. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, it's promiscuity. I think I'm correct. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the promiscuity of ideas. When I was younger, when I was in like primary school or secondary school, I think primary school, my mom used to talk about the fact that she had this idea long before there was sachet water. She had this idea to she had this idea to because at the time when she go to the markets to get water, she like see them tying it in this nylon bags, this waterproof bags, those ones. Yeah, she'd see them tying like waters and selling them. At that time it was sold in kobo. See them like taking the selling the water from like the tied bag, and then she would just think to herself like, wow, wouldn't just imagine that you could seal it. I just imagine purifying water and sealing it in like plastic bags and selling them out. But at the time she did not have like the finance, the capital to start, and she did not have like the finance to start and like you know the resources to start. So she just like pushed the idea aside. And she used to say, when she told me the story, she used to say like about a year later she saw the like her first sachet water, you know sachet water mm, being sold. And like God, she was like, wow, so this was my idea, and it's just out there now. And she also had different ideas like that, where she will have an idea, like something really novel, something that she believes has not been done. And because there's no capital or that, it ended up being something that she later see out there. And I've had this experience also. I've had similar experiences like with my ideas. If you know about, I dabble in like fiction work, fiction writing, and sometimes I have this like really what I believe to be like a novel idea, like, and I'm so excited about it. And there are times when I just like give the idea out, because a girl has to eat, so I sell it out like in ghostwriting format and get paid like some stipends. And then you see another similar idea not long after. So, and I've realized that I'm not the only one, or my mom was not the only one that that have experienced this phenomena. It's very common, even in the creative fields, in scientific fields, in so many fields. It's quite common that you have an idea before like the idea is all out. And some people who are like believers of the metaphysical, they believe that like there's this outpouring of ideas, from the heaven, from the metaphysical world, whatever, there's this outpouring. It's there, it's out there. If it comes to you and you do not utilize it, it then moves on. It moves on to someone else who will. So it's quite interesting to think about. So, and this is what brings into my point today. When you have an idea, I believe that if an idea comes to you, something you believe like is novel, or something that will enrich lives and whatever, I believe that you should try, to get started on it. And another thing that really holds people back from trying is like, oh, I do not have the capital, I do not have the means to start. And that can be a drawback, where especially when you want to start alone. I believe in recently, I have a lot of trust issues, but recently I've begun to like become open to cooperation. I mean, I do not blame anyone who wants to keep their ideas to themselves, because we live in such a very scary world. Even from long ago, there have been cases of people shortchanging people, pushing them out of an idea that was theirs initially. There are lots of those kind of stories. But that being said, I believe that just sitting down on your idea, just sitting down on this thing that you want to do, and you feel, oh, I'm not equipped, with the finance for it, or the resources or whatever. Just sitting on it is not going to keep it there. The idea is going to move on, but that's not to say that if this idea moves on, you should just like give up, because I believe that we are all unique, and in creating things, we bring our individual differences into those things. So it does not mean that because someone else has done it, that you should not do it, because you will bring your own your own what makes you you. You'll bring that into your creation. You bring that uniqueness that makes you you into it. But that being said, I also believe that we should balance it out with the fact that ideas do not sit around. Ideas are like this, like very pretty lady. Just imagine like a very pretty, like, lady. She's not gonna sit down. Imagine that. Just picture an idea to be a pretty lady that you've been dating for a while, and without giving a commitment. She's not gonna sit there and wait for you. She's gonna move on. There are people willing to have her. So that is the way I believe that we should approach ideas. That's the way I believe we should approach this innovative kind of thoughts that we have. They are not gonna sit down and wait for us to get our shit together or our acts together. They're gonna move on. To who will. So when you get an idea, if you do not have the resources, I believe that you should source for people who will be willing to assist you. In this current world, it's usually said that content is king, but right now I think cooperation, what's the word now, cooperation and like collaboration is king right now. That's what I think. So if you've gotten to the place where you've gotten this great idea, just reach out to more people, that might be able to help you to achieve your goals and your dreams for this idea. So that's what my message is for today. I know by saying message I sound like a preacher, but it's just one of the ideas that came to me. That ideas are promiscuous, and in order to keep them faithful, you need to commit to them. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, I don't want to say give it a like, but just thank you so much for watching my videos. Until next time, have a wonderful week. Bye.